Hi guys, it's me George. I'm very excited because I am filming a tutorial for another Loom Star of the Week. Okay, and this one is a very good friend of mine. Her name is Jazz's Looms and this is her featured design as Loom Star of the Week. It's Rise of the Falcon. A very beautiful bracelet indeed, and a very beautiful name because I came up with it. Okay, anyway, the only reason I suggested that was because I said this really looked like a really strong bird flying upwards like a falcon. So I said, ooh, Rise of the Falcon, and she liked it. So here it is. This is the basic design, which does not have any beads at all. And so I did my first version with beads, wherein I placed the beads on the second what they call this middle band, because there are actually two middle bands in one segment, which I can show you. The two middle bands are, if you see from the beginning, this one and the pink one. Those two are middle bands. So my beads are on the first one, the silver, okay, for this design. Then there's that second middle band, you see it there? Okay, slightly wide spacer beads. Now I made a second version, well, a second for the beaded ones. Okay, this third one is actually with spacer beads on the second middle band, which is the pink that you see here. So the version, this one, the beads are on this one, the silver, and this version, the beads are on the second one. See? So that's why they look different. That's why this one separates this middle part here, and this one separates these two. So there's bigger space here. So it depends on your taste. You can do both, but I love this. Oh my god, you should see this. It compares nothing. It's nothing to how you see it on camera, but this one is so beautiful. And then, well, I actually love this too. I made a fourth one. Whoops. Where I placed beads on every single center band. So all the pink, the gray, the pink, the gray, all of those had beads. Every single one. See? All of them are so beautiful. Love them. Okay? And now I will teach you this version, the one with beads in each part. If you want to do the ones without the beads, it's okay. Just don't put the beads. So this is how it looks. So for those who would like a beaded tutorial, this is your chance. And this tutorial is for a special, a special client. Well, not really a client, they kind of wrote me on YouTube, and they're called Doreen Beads. Okay, doreenbeads.com. You can go there and you can get so many beautiful beads. Okay, and today we are going to be featuring these glass loose beads. They're the round white pattern draw bench. They call it the draw bench. So beautiful. See, I love it. These are from Doreen Beads, and I am so happy to share them with you. Their site is right there, placing it right there so that you can check it out. Okay, so sorry for the long introduction, but this is how their name look like. Doreen Beads. See, sent to me. They sent me a lot. I'll show you some of them later on. Okay, I will show a bead haul just for Doreen Beads. So anyway, here's how they look. Okay, so all you have to do is, if you have beads, you just get your threading cord or threading wire, and then you place your band on it, then you slide the bead on it. Okay, that's how you do it. So you prepare your beads already. These are for the center. Okay, and now we shall start. The first thing that you need to do is to get all your colors, and we will be using 4 colors. Okay, I'll be using 4 colors. These will be my side colors. This is the pattern that I will teach you. 1 color per segment so that you can see the difference. Okay, so we will be using this first, and then this, and then this, and then this. And then for the part where you have this glitter, okay, I'll be using this Egyptian. teal, and then for the gold, you will see the gold that is going to go to, where does the gold go? I'm confused now. Let me think about it. Oh, this one there, these champagne golds, that's where this gold is going. So the sweets baby blue will be here. This Liberty blue, this is Liberty blue, I think so, will be here. Those two. Okay, so let's get started so that my introduction is not 10 years long. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is to create a cap band using the first color that you will be using. So you get your baby blues. I use 2, okay, because I'm planning to finish this as a complete bracelet. Cap band, and then the first band, then just place it there. Okay, then before you close it, you pick up one of the cap bands, the first one of the cap bands right there, pick it up, and then just hang the other side in that part. Then you get the first color which you will be using with your pair, these two. Okay, so you place the first one, then unloop those two, and then pick up the first band and then close. Okay, then this will be followed by 2 Liberty blues. Okay, let me just add it. Let me show you the pattern. So you have 1 per side. This is 1 per side there, and then 2 Liberty blues. Oh, not Liberty, baby blue first, sorry. Baby blues right there, like that. Okay, let's do that first. So you will get your baby blue again. You go back since the first color. We will now start with this 2. Okay, those 2. So these are the 2 baby blues. So you get your baby blues, unloop the first 2, reclaim the first one, and close. Okay, so that's the second band you added to that side. Then you repeat that one more time with the baby blue. So you add 2. And first get the first one and then close. So in total you have 5 bands, but that's 3 bands. You have 1, 2, and 3. So that's 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so that's what you have. You will repeat that step, those steps on the other side, using the same color of bands. So you remove the first one, reclaim the other side of the cap band, excuse me, and then now add your Egyptian again. First one, first band, pick up the first one and then close. Add the first of the baby blues, unloop these first 2, pick up the first one and then close. Then add another baby blue and loop those 2 bands, pick up the very first one and close. Ta-da! So you have a total of 10 bands. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, now you will add the first of the center bands. So that is going to be the red, which will go there. Okay, so this is going to go under these middle 4. Okay, the middle 4, and then you will reclaim these 2 middle. So you unloop under these 4, and then when you reclaim the 2 middle. So I'll get my first beaded band. You don't have to bead it if you don't want to. Okay, so when you have a beaded band, this is how you do it. You split the 4, those 4 bands, you split it in the middle. This is how I do it because it's faster. Okay, then I place my bead in the middle, and I get the 2 from the left side and place it on top of the band, just like that. See? And then I get that band. See, you already have the 2, and I put it against these 3 and remove it. To remove, okay, so just make sure that it doesn't get twisted the wrong way. It's like that. Then you catch the other side of that, and now you're ready to unloop these 2 there. So now you've got the 4 bands. See, if you don't have a bead there, then it's just going to be a regular band. Okay, and then now you will reclaim these 2 middle, 1 and 2, just those 2. and then you close. Just make sure you don't miss on reclaiming of bands because they will fall apart. So that's how it looks. Okay, I love these beads from the ring beads. They're so beautiful. Okay, the next color that we will be adding will be the champagne gold that you see, those two. Okay, for me, those are the two Persian golds. These two. So those go there. Okay, one per side. So I get my first one, unloop the 5, all 5. Keep the order, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then you will reclaim the first two. And then close. Okay? Then you go to the other side and repeat that. This is supposed to be here. They get mixed up, so don't get confused there. So these 5 will be unlooped on another gold. So you unloop the 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then you reclaim. Just fix this a bit. There. Okay. You reclaim the first 2 again. And then you close. See? So nice. Okay. So just remember the order. Fix it. It's supposed to be the 2 gold that you added. Okay, should be the far end. The 2 blues should be in the middle of those golds. So that's how it's supposed to be. Okay, remember that order because this can be a bit tricky when you're unlooping. So now you are supposed to get your next center band with the bead, and that will go under, right there, under the 6 bands. So you will now get your next beaded band and place it under the 3. Okay, so you split these, you place under the 3 this band. So you get the first one like that. It takes a little bit longer when there's beads because you have to manage holding the bands and the beaded band at the same time, and then you get the other 2. So there, 3. Okay, so you have your red now against that gold. You can remove those 2 now. There. Then you unloop, you catch it, and then you unloop the 3, the next 3. So the first one, and then these 2 baby blues. Like that. See? So you have the 6 bands on there. So then the next thing that you need to do is you have to reclaim the first one, the 3rd, the 4th, and the 5th. What are those? This one, the 5th, reclaim, and then the 4th. Oh no, sorry, 1, 2, 3, yeah, the 4th. This is the 6th, by the way. Yeah, 6, 4, 3, and 1. Okay, there. And then you close. It's so painful. Sorry, my shoulder's aching because I have to lean forward and it's not comfortable. Okay, so there. Now, you have to manage these again because they can be a bit hard to manage because the bands keep switching back. So you have to remember this order. It's your gold, the red, the blue, the 2 golds, the blue, the red, and the gold again. So keep that order because if you don't, then your bands will be mixed up. Okay, so you now have to go back to the beginning. Okay, so the beginning again, and then these 2, and then it's the pattern already. Okay, so the first thing that you need to do is to get the first color that you added, which are these 2. Oops, sorry. Sorry. These 2. Okay, 2 Persian aqua or something. So I get my first one and then loop it under these 4. So let's do the first half first. Just remember that order, okay? Because later it won't be the same. So you unloop these 4 and you will reclaim the first 2. So what I do is I separate these 2 first because those are the 2 that I need to reclaim. Then I push them down like that. And then I unloop the 2 so that they don't get pushed back. And then now I reclaim the first 2 that I was holding. See? There. And then you close. Ta-da! Okay, I need to zoom in. My shoulder's getting tired. Hold on. Zoom, zoom. Why are you not zooming in? There you go. Okay. So now we go back to these 2. So I get my next color pattern, which are the Liberty Blues, because I wanted you to see the different sections so that you won't get confused. So you get 2 of these. You unloop the first 3. 1, 2, 3, and then reclaim 1 and 3. 1 and 3, the red and the blue. So you reclaim 3 and 1 and close. And then you get the next Liberty Blue. Unloop these 3 and reclaim the first band only. There. Ta-da! You're now ready to go to the other side. It's hard to push them. These are the sticky bands. Okay. So, as you can see, this one's got confused. So this band that you see here, it should be the 3rd band always. It's that loose band there. It should be like that, remember? Okay. So now you do the same thing. So you get your blue again, the Egyptian blue, and unloop these 4, starting with the first 2. I hold them down and then unloop the next 2. And then I reclaim the first 2 again. And then close. Then I get the 2 Liberty Blues, first one, unloop the first 3, reclaim 1 and 3. 3 and 1, and then close. And then you get the next one, the second one, unloop the first 3 and reclaim number 1 only. Ta-da! See? It's a super cute color combo. I love it. It's nice. See? So now we go and unloop the middle band again. So this one, red. So you go and get your beaded band again and place it in the middle and place the 2 on top. Like that. Hold it against the first 3, against this first 3, remove them and catch the other side, and then loop the next 2 like that. And then you will reclaim the 2 middle bands, 1 and 2. And then you will close it. Ta-da! And then you will add the 2 golds again. So you get the first gold, unloop these 5, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and reclaim the first 2. And then close. And then go to the other side again. Get your gold, unloop the 5, reclaim the first 2, and then close. Okay? And then now you will loop a single band again under these 6 bands. So you get your next beaded band, place it under the tree like that, then pick up from underneath. Okay, it gets to be a bit fiddly with the beads, but you'll get through it, you'll get used to it. Okay, there. Alright, so put that band against the first band and remove them. And then now you're ready to unloop the 3 bands. 1, 2, 3. And then you will again reclaim the 1st, the 3rd, the 4th, and the 6th. 6, 4, 3, and 1. And close. Ta-da! There you go. I think I'm too close. Let me see if I can. Hold on. There. Okay. That's your middle band. So I guess you've got this memorized, so I'll remove it already because it's messing up my view, okay? Alright, so you get your first of the teal again, and then you unloop the 4 bands. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you pick up the first 2, and then you close. Get the first of the baby blues again, unloop the first 3, reclaim 1 and 3, and then close. Get the second baby blue, unloop the first 3, reclaim only number 1, and then close. Then you go to the other side. And my video is 22 minutes long again. It's long. It's okay. It's a beautiful bracelet. So again, this is supposed to be the 3rd band. So you get the first of the Persians, unloop the first 2, hold them down, unloop the next 2, and reclaim the first 2 again. Then now time to go to the baby blue. Unloop the first 3, and then reclaim 1 and 3. Then you get the second one, unloop the first 3, and reclaim only the first 1, and then close. Cha-cha! It's a very pretty combo. Okay, then the next one is the red. Okay, so you get your beaded band and then loop it under the 4 bands again. Loop it under the 4, so you get the first 2 in the middle, then put it over, and then now you're there. Hold it against the first 3, just like this, then remove and unloop the next 2, and now reclaim the middle 2, 1 and 2, and then you close. Okay, and then you get your gold again and loop all 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and reclaim the first 2. Sorry, someone called. Well, anyway, here it is. So I reclaimed the first 2 and then closed it. Then we now go to the other side. It's so sticky. There you go. So you get your next gold and you unloop. Oops, there's an ant. Okay, so you unloop the first 2 and the next 3, so that's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then you reclaim the first 2 and then close. So now you've got those, and you will get your next beaded band and place the first 3. 1, 2. It's really harder when you're just doing it in front of the camera. I have to show you. Okay, there you go. Yan. So you just pick up the first 2, and then you get that. Then you unloop the next 3. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Then you will reclaim number 6, number 4, number 3, come here, and number 1, and then close. Okay. Then you go back to the beginning. So now you go get your next Egyptians blue. So you start all over, get the first 1, and loop the first 2, and the next 2, and then reclaim the first 2. First 2, and then get the 2 liberties that you will be adding. Use the first 1 and loop the first 3. Pick up the first and the third and the first, and then close. Then you get the next one and loop the first 3 and pick up the first one only. Ta-da! Whee! Then you go to the other side and repeat. Repeat. Okay. Then you get the Egyptian blue again. And then unloop the 4, pick up the first 2, and the 2 Liberty Blues. Unloop the first 3, reclaim 1 and 3, and then get the next blue, unloop the 3, and reclaim the last band. Okay, there. So basically it just keeps repeating over and over again. It's a very beautiful bracelet. I'm still trying to figure out how I can do my variation, but I'll show you next time. So there, see? Now, once you're done, all you have to do is to get single band each side. So for example, like these blues here, because I end with the same color all the time. So my ending is going to be, I get a blue, then I unloop these first half, and then I reclaim, there's this 1 band sticking out, the 3rd band, I reclaim that, and then I close. Okay, then you push it to the other side, repeat the same step, unloop the 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I reclaim the 3rd band again, then I close. Okay, now once you're done, you just get a single band and loop here. Then that's your lock. This is actually a very beautiful charm, bag charm. Okay, so there, that is the amazingly beautiful, super love it Rise of the Falcon bracelets, since I made so many already, and I am finishing this one and posting it. Okay, so they're super beautiful, and I think that you are all going to love it. You can do so many ways of beading it, spacer beads, whatever, single beads, or just a plain one. It's all beautiful. This is Rise of the Falcon, created by the wonderful Jazz's Looms. And when you make the bracelet, please don't forget to hashtag Jace Alvarez, Rise of the Falcon bracelet, and Jazz's Looms. And special thanks to Doreen Beads for these beautiful beads. Okay, so I'll see you in my next tutorial. Bye!